Hello, everybody. My name is Miranda Rodriguez. I'm the owner and lead marketing consultant at Marketing for the Uninhibited, where I help artists, makers, and creatives take control of their marketing so they can achieve their business goals. And I'm back this week with another Marketing Monday tip for you. Sticking with the theme of May, which is take action, this week I'm talking about owning your time. Raise your hand if you are currently or have ever been a victim of your own schedule. No judgment here. Today we're going to work through 5 basic steps to walk you through owning your time instead of being a victim of it. So I have a confession to make. My Google Calendar runs my entire life. So much so that my boyfriend and I have shared calendars so that he can see what's going on too, and that we can put joint things like date night and events or trips on the calendar as well. If it's not on the calendar, it doesn't get done, and that goes for everything in my life, from my workout time to my date nights, as I just mentioned, to client deadlines, family birthday parties, grocery shopping. I mean, you name it. If it's not on the calendar, I'm not doing it. So now you know a little secret about me. When I first ventured out of my 9-to-5 job, I really thought that the freedom to create my own schedule would be liberating, right? Like that's what you dream about when you're stuck at a 9-to-5 job and you're counting the minutes until the end of the day. Like, if only I could make my own schedule and I could work whenever I want and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, it seems all fun and games until you actually get there. And then the freedom for me was actually kind of overwhelming because I had so many things to do as a new business owner that I was almost paralyzed by my to-do list. And so I listened to a great podcast by Brooke Castillo, and she has quite a few actually, that talk about managing your time and to-do lists. And so some of the steps I outline will be influenced by that podcast. You can go check it out. But so that really helped me come to an understanding of how do I own my time. And something that I've worked on is understanding that I choose how to spend my time. So whether I am sitting down doing work at 3 p.m. in the afternoon, or I'm running out to meet a girlfriend for a late lunch at 3 p.m. in the afternoon, I shouldn't feel guilty about what I'm doing when I'm doing it because I choose how to spend my time. So I really think that owning your time and leaning into your schedule helps you relax and just accept that you're in control of everything you do in your business, which is scary, but also why you chose to be an entrepreneur. So as entrepreneurs, we're often trying to juggle multiple hats at one time within our own business, not to mention everything else that goes on outside of that, right? Like, you have to make sure there are groceries in the refrigerator still. You have to make sure that you get your kids to and from school and all of their activities. You have to make sure you get that client proposal submitted on time, and you follow up with the woman from the networking group you met last week. So how do the experts get it all done and make it look so easy? They own their time, and they don't sweat what they're going to do with the next hour in their day because it's already decided for them. So the first step to owning your time is to schedule the big stuff. Whether you use a paper calendar, a Google calendar, the calendar that's on the refrigerator, I don't care. Just grab it right now. You can pause the video and put all the big stuff on the calendar that you know. Maybe you know you have a doctor appointment coming up. Maybe you know your family reunion is in July, like mine is. Put all the birthdays on the calendars. Put anniversaries on the calendars. Just put all the big things that are already scheduled in your life on that calendar right now. And that'll start filling in some of the blanks. Number 1, schedule the big stuff. Number 2, plan time to plan. So I do this daily, but you could do it weekly. Either way, set aside a time and a day every week or every day to map out the rest of your time. So I do it in the morning after my little morning routine and my coffee. The first thing I do is brain dump all of the to-dos I want to get done on that Tuesday or that Wednesday. And then I pull out my calendar, whatever it may be, whatever your calendar of choice is, and I block out time on my calendar for all of my to-dos. And this leads me to the third step because that can get tricky. So number 2, plan time to plan. Number 3, this is where planning can get tricky, is that you have to be honest with yourself when you're planning and you're mapping out your time on your calendar. I've talked about this before in some of my other videos, so I apologize if you're hearing again, but I don't think we can hear this enough. So we have a tendency to underestimate the amount of time certain tasks take and overestimate the amount of things we can get done in a day, which is why mapping out your time and being honest and realistic with yourself about the amount of time something's going to take is really important. It takes practice, but really, truly try to be honest with yourself about how long things will take, and if possible, hold yourself accountable to those time blocks. So if you only budgeted an hour to edit that proposal and you're now running over, you have a decision to make. Can you push whatever's after it, or do you stop it and add it to the next day to finish up? It's up to you, but if you've mapped your schedule out around an hour for that proposal, now you risk everything running behind in the day if you didn't leave any free time, which leads me to step 4. So number 3, be honest with yourself about your time. Number 4, build in free time. This will allow you flexibility within your schedule to eat, to go pee, to get a walk in, to, if something runs over, now you're not concerned that the rest of your day is going to be behind. So build in free time. Number 5, try to enforce a distraction-free zone when you're working within your time block. So if you only have an hour to edit that client proposal, don't waste 10 minutes of it on Instagram, or maybe your mom calls you in the middle of the day to say hello. Like, if you could just put your phone away, turn your notifications off, and just buckle down, likely you'll get that proposal done within the time allotted if you were realistic with the time to begin with. All right, that was a lot, I know, so we're going to take it back. In order to own your time and really lean into your schedule for this week, just this week, the next 7 days, I really want you to, 1, schedule the big stuff on your calendar. Number 2, plan time to plan. So when are you going to map out your day or your week? Maybe it's Sunday night, maybe it's every morning, whatever the case may be for you. Number 3, be honest with yourself and realistic with the amount of time things are going to take. Number 4, build in free time. White space is so important when you're scheduling your time like this. You cannot just run from one thing to the next. It's unrealistic. And if you're building in activities that are out of your office or out of your house, you have to allot for a commute, right? So make sure you consider that as well. And then number 5 is try to enforce a distraction-free zone. Scheduling is a habit that takes time to develop, but if you start by mapping out your time on a regular basis, you'll find that you have more free time and you can relax and trust that you will have time to get everything done because you've already planned your calendar to do so. All right, that's it for this week. Go own your damn time and report back to me next week. Let me know how it went. Where are you struggling? What calendar you're using? I've tried a million planners over the years, and I always default to Google Calendar because it's on my phone or on my computer. It's wherever I am all the time. So that's what I choose. Again, report back. And if you want to talk about planning your time or making decisions or anything else, marketing or business related, head over to my website at marketinguninhibited.com to schedule your free chat. All right, I'll see you next week.